Excellent. Hello and welcome, everyone. We'll give it another moment as people join. Thank you so much for being here this evening. All right. It looks like we're getting close. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Vanessa Ortiz. I'm from StriveScan, and thank you for attending the Mount Diablo Unified School District Virtual College Fair. We have some excellent colleges here to share a little bit more about opportunities at their school. This is a great chance for you to explore your college options. So just a few key reminders today for our panel. Your camera and microphone are currently off. So you're muted, your video's off, the panelists can't actually see you or hear you. There is no raise hand function. So you may be wondering, how do I ask questions? Well, you're gonna use the Q&A button to type your answers to the presenters at any time. So you'll see just like at the center of your screen, there's a little button that says Q&A, and that's the perfect place to answer or to ask your questions. If you have a question for a specific college, make sure to call out like you're directly interested in that specific college in responding. And don't forget to sign up for more sessions. This is one of many college presentations, so be sure to check the schedule on the website. The recording will be available soon after. All sessions are being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/MDUSD. And now for the moment you're all waiting for, let's go ahead and get it started with our first college. So up first, we have Portland State University.
Thank you, Vanessa. Let me get my screen going here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Dave Kobzina, and I am with the Office of Admissions at Portland State University. I am the admissions counselor who works with students from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm actually a graduate of Northgate High School many years back. So Portland State, we're located right in downtown Portland, so we're Oregon's only urban institution. We're on about 50 acres, relatively small campus, but lots of great activities, and we certainly take advantage of what the city has to offer. We have around 21,000 undergraduates, about 26,000 students altogether. The picture you're seeing right here, this is our park blocks. It runs right through the middle of campus. We are the state's most diverse four-year institution, not only in terms of our students' racial and ethnic backgrounds, but also social, religious, political, cultural, economic, really everything that you as individuals brings to the table makes us a much more diverse campus. Now, residence halls, we have 10 on campus. We do guarantee housing for incoming students, even though we do not require it. Now, if you live with us for the first year, we can guarantee up to all 4 years. I can see we have a lot in the way of clubs and cultural and resource centers. Sports, we are a Division I school. We are in the Big Sky Conference for everything except softball, which is part of the Pacific Coast Conference. We also have intramurals, we have club sports, great rec center. So a lot of ways you can get involved, even if it's not necessarily at the varsity level. Now, the motto of Portland State is let knowledge serve the city. I bring this up because in order to graduate, you are required to do an internship or a community-based project. Many students, though, will do both. It is all about the hands-on, the experiential learning to us. You can see some of the top employers for PSU graduates on our screen. Portland is known as the Silicon Forest. It's a corny plan words. I get that, with the Silicon Valley and the South Bay, but the point is it's very high tech here. Intel is the state's largest private employer, about 10,000 people working there, 1,000 of which are PSU alums. Now, academically, we have about 200 programs that you can choose from, all housed in all these different schools and colleges. Some of our bigger majors are going to be in business and engineering, along with the health sciences, graphic design, and psychology. We're the only public school in Oregon to offer both a bachelor's and a master's degree in social work. While you're not required to have a declared major until after your sophomore year, we do mandate that everyone come in at the very least with an advising pathway. This ensures true academic advising for you for a particular program or a breadth of areas. We do not have any impacted programs, so your ability to graduate in 4 years is very doable. And of course, if you have questions about specific programs, please let me know later on this evening. Now, admission requirements, pretty straightforward for incoming first-year students. First thing we're looking for is for you to have a 2.5 cumulative unweighted GPA. I mention this because it had been a 3.0 for a number of years. We've changed it in light of the COVID pandemic. We want to be accessible to students, many of whom have had academic challenges over the past 18 months due to technology issues, things of that nature. So we want to be aware of that. In addition, we have our subject areas all listed on the screen. You must meet these with a C- or better. So I'll just run through them real quick. 4 years of English, 3 years of math with algebra 2, 3 years of science, and 3 years of social science, A through Gs. If you meet the GPA, you meet the subjects, you are going to be admissible to Portland State. We are a test optional school. We have been for many years. How we view the SAT and ACT is that they are value added. They will help you with scholarships and potentially admission if need be, but they will never hurt you. We have a PSU specific application. There's also a $60 application fee, although we have a fee waiver, and then we need official high school transcripts. Once everything is in, it takes us just a couple of weeks in which to make a decision. We operate on a rolling admissions basis, but we still encourage everyone to apply in the fall if at all possible. Now, cost of attendance, if we look at the two right-hand columns on the screen, first you'll see that out-of-state tuition, normally about $29,000 per year, but we are a member of WUI, the Western Undergraduate Exchange Program. I'll go through the specifics on the next slide, but if you're receiving it, your tuition is cut down to about $14,700. When we factor everything into the equation, including your housing, books, transportation, and personal expenses, part of which is money that's not even being paid to us, total cost is going to be around $31,000 per year. So how do you qualify for WUI? You need one of three things: either a 3.0 cumulative unweighted GPA, 1270 SAT, or a 27 composite on the ACT. So long as you have one of those, you are going to have WUI for all 4 years, so long as you're maintaining a 2.0 GPA every term. There are no major restrictions to it, and we do not cap the number of students who receive it. You don't even have to apply for it specifically, as it's tied to the application. Biggest thing is just make sure that you apply for admission at the latest by June 15th at the end of your senior year. Now, if you do not qualify for WUI, we also have the out-of-state opportunity scholarship, which is good for up to $6,000 per year. Unfortunately, students are not able to receive both. It is going to be either or, simply depending on which of the criteria you are going to meet. We also have a general scholarship application, apply for financial aid, things that you're already going to be aware of here. Now, if you have any questions after this evening, please reach out to me. My contact information is on the screen, whether it be by email or by phone. I will also be in Walnut Creek this weekend. I'm down in the Bay Area right now for work anyways. So if you have questions you'd like to address in person, be more than happy to schedule an in-person appointment with you. So please reach out to me and let me know. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Vanessa.
And thank you so much. And now we'll go over to our next school. So now presenting Northwestern Polytechnic University.
Hi there. My screen okay? Hi there and welcome. My name is Stephanie and I'm from NPU, Northwestern Polytechnic University. We are located in Fremont, California. We are a private nonprofit university and we are regionally accredited by WASC. And here's a sneak peek of our new campus building. And we are paving the way and making higher education within reach. We accept up to 75 college credits into our undergraduate program. And students can also take graduate courses during their undergraduate studies if they plan to continue for their master's degree. So if you plan to continue later on, there are some benefits there. And our trimester calendar allows for a fast track. That means that you can finish faster and save time and money. And students can opt to take internship classes called CPT, Curricular Practical Training, to gain work experience and get school credit. So we offer 2 undergraduate programs, which are ideal here in the Silicon Valley, the home of dozens of major technology, software, and internet companies. The key technologies in the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science program are AI, cybersecurity, data science, database, machine learning, and Python programming. The Bachelor of Science in Business Administration blends business and information science to enhance marketing and management principles, best business practices, leadership skills, and software scripts and databases. And what I was mentioning earlier was students, again, can save time and money because there's a transfer in possibility from business undergrad to MBA, Master of Business Administration. So as a private nonprofit university, NPU reinvests into your future by offering generous scholarships and grants. And scholarship applicants need to provide a personal statement and at least one letter of recommendation along with their application. And so the admissions requirements can be found on our website. 2.5 or higher are definitely more smooth, streamlined, whereas if it's less than 2.5 can be considered, but it's on a case-by-case basis. But wanting to share the housing scholarship opportunity, this allows students to get 100% tuition plus 1 year of free university housing. And then the middle level scholarship that we offer would be the 100% tuition. And then the NPU grant, which allows standard admission, so those less than a 3.3 GPA can still get a generous discount on their tuition, a 75% off. So all awards are on a first come, first served basis, and they are limited to a specific number per year. So we recommend that you complete your application early. And just showing you a quick breakdown of potential transfer credits and after the grant tuition discount is awarded. So showing you that the program is 120 credits. And then if you are to transfer in, say, the maximum credit of 75 units, then the tuition cost after that grant is applied is only the $3,712.50. Whereas if you have no transfer credits, and then they would take the full 120 units, and then the cost just for the tuition is the $9,900. And wanted to introduce you to some of our deans and faculty. So Dean Iwagoshi is the Dean of Engineering, and Mr. Jim O'Connor is the Dean of School of Business. So our faculty all have advanced degrees and have over 15 years of experience in their field. And some are still currently working in the field, which gives us valuable insight on modern technologies to enhance our curriculum. And so again, we are located here in Fremont, prime location in the Silicon Valley, home to many startup and globally known high-tech companies. Featuring some of our graduates, many work for some of these well-known companies that you see here. And here's our contact information and our website. You can go to at npu.edu, and you can email us anytime, admissions@npu.edu. Thanks for your time.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Northwestern Polytechnic University. All right. Next up, well, let me just remind folks that you are able to use that Q&A feature to send any questions that you have about the schools. Please don't be afraid to chat with your admission reps who are here tonight to answer any questions that you might have. So our next institution is Oregon Institute of Technology.
Hey folks, let me go ahead and share my screen. Oops, sorry, but can everyone see that? I hope so.
We got it.
Okay, great. So hello, I am Bob Reynolds from the Oregon Institute of Technology, or we like to call it Oregon Tech. And there's our main campus here in Klamath Falls, Oregon. We actually have two main campuses, Klamath Falls, which is in Southern Oregon, and we also have a campus in Portland, Oregon as well. It's more of our metro campus, commuter campus. And let's move on. All right, so a little bit about us, what makes us unique. We are a smaller university. We have about 5,000 students total, and we have 118 graduate students as well. We are powered by the sun and the earth. We have 7,800 solar panels on campus. And we also are geothermally powered as well. So we use geothermally heated water to power our facilities, which is really cool. Again, we are at Polytechnic University, which means we focus specifically on engineering, technology, healthcare, business, communication, and applied sciences. So Bachelor's of Science and Master's of Sciences as well is our forte. It's our specialty, so to speak. And we have 40 plus academic programs and over 50 student clubs and organizations. We also have sports. Yeah, we're kind of nerdy, but we like to play a little bit too. We are NAIA division, and we have a bunch: basketball, baseball, softball, track and field. And we have 2 housing options on our main campus. We have more of the residence hall style, and we have an apartment style living option as well. And to just draw your attention to these buttons here, these are really important. We have a $60,000 per year average starting salary for our graduates, which is pretty good. And that's right after graduation. And mid-career salary is in the 6 figures, which is really great. We are a small university, which means you get that hands-on individualized experience. So 30 or fewer students in most of our classes. And that's pretty big. Most of our classes are around 15 students. We have a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio. Guess what? 96% of our students are employed or in grad school after they graduate, which is another great point of pride for us here. Yeah, let's move on. So where are we located? Again, we have 2 main campuses, one here in Southern Oregon and one in the Portland metro area. Again, it's more of our commuter campus. But look how beautiful it is. That top picture is our solar field overlooking Klamath Lake and the Cascade Mountains. The lake is only 10 feet deep, actually. Big point trivia there. But we are very close to the deepest lake in the Pacific Northwest, that's Crater Lake. So lots of great outdoor activities to do too while you're studying in one of our programs. Again, we have 40 plus, and they're all Polytechnic related. So look at all these. And we were the first university to include a renewable energy engineering bachelor's degree, the first ever in the world. And we still do it best, which is pretty awesome. Of course, all of our engineering programs are top rated. We have geomatics too, which is using surveying and mapping and GPS. We use drones in that program too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, lots of great engineering and technology programs, but we also have tech-infused business degrees as well, including the classics like accounting, marketing, management, even cybersecurity, which is an up-and-coming growing field. Really cool. Moving on, we have health, arts, and sciences as well. Look at all these health-related programs, including medical laboratory sciences, nursing, dental hygiene, communication studies, even down in the applied sciences. So there's something for everybody here. If you're interested in a Polytechnic hands-on applied degree, we got it for you. Absolutely. We also have we have a vibrant campus life as well. Look at all these clubs and programs we have, including an esports program. We host esports competitions on campus. People win big trophies. It's really cool. Like I said before, we have an athletics program as well. Look at all of our programs. And there's some folks even doing rafting in our outdoor program. And that's just one of the outdoor sports that we offer at that program as well. So you're going to be studying, you're going to be having fun, you're going to be earning lots of money after you graduate. It's a pretty good deal. So our admissions requirements, we only look at these 15 core subjects. Much like Portland State University, my alma mater, by the way, we look for 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 3 years of lab science, 2 years of social studies, 1 career technical education, and then 1 academic elective as well. So if you have a 3.0 or higher in those 15 core subjects, you're in automatically. That's it. If you have a 2.5 and maybe 1 deficiency, maybe you're missing 1 of those 15, we still consider your application, which is awesome. The only way you won't get in is if you have 1 deficiency in math and 1 in science, because most of our programs are math and science based, of course. Look down here, we don't require an essay, no letter of recommendation, no second language, no transcript at the time of application, and we're ACT and SAT optional as well. So all you have to do is submit our online application, meet these requirements, you're in. After you get accepted and you graduate high school, then you submit your transcripts to us. And yeah, that's how it works. A bit more details about our process here. Right, a little bit about value and affordability. want you to pay attention to the middle column here. We also take part in the WUI program. So this is the average of what you'll be paying tuition-wise, but most of our students take advantage of a scholarship or financial aid opportunities, which we have a lot of. Ask me about them later, if you know, because I have to wrap it up really soon. And yeah, if you have any questions, again, my name is Bob, and I'm here to take them all. Thanks a lot, y'all.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And now next up, we have Whittier College.
Hey there, folks. Welcome. My name is Charlie Newman. I'm one of the admission counselors at Whittier College. I also graduated from the school back in 2018, so recent alum as well. Talk to you guys about a whole bunch of stuff about Whittier in a real short amount of time, so let's get going. First off, we're located right in the good crosshairs between Los Angeles County and Orange County down in Southern California. So easy access to places like Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, which is a less popular but still a fantastic amusement park, the entertainment capital of the world in Hollywood. So for anyone interested in film, television, writing, journalism, all that stuff takes place right there, just in our own backyard. And then aerospace engineering, SpaceX in LA, NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena. It's all right here in our own little Southern California pocket. Now, talking about the college itself, what we have to offer. Here's our cheat sheet of all of our academic programs. The items that have an asterisk on them are only available as minors. The ones without an asterisk, you can major or minor in those programs. One thing I want to point out on this list, feel free to skim the other bullets while I talk about this one, but the Whittier Scholars Program is our self-designed major program. So what that means is students can come to Whittier College and still take the same classes that are underneath these umbrellas, but they can combine them into one cohesive track. So that's actually what I did when I was a student. I wanted to major in business ethics, which is a very standard degree, but as you can see on this list, it's not there. So I took a lot of business admin classes, took some organizational leadership classes as well, and the philosophy classes that really honed down on morals and ethics, and I created a business ethics degree. Lots of my peers have created other degrees as well. If you want more information on some examples of the degrees that students have created through that program, I'd be happy to let you know. Quick, fast figures, fast facts. We are a small school, only about 1,700 students, trying to grow it to be about 2,000 in the next 4 or 5 years, but still quite small. With that, we have an average class size of 19 and a student to faculty ratio of 12:1. So very intimate classes, discussion-based, roundtable conversations. You're really going to be learning a lot from your professors, but of course, you're going to be learning a lot from your peers as well because of those discussions and that springboard that you have with everybody bringing their own background to the table. Also, the types of students that we have here are incredibly diverse. I think that the population of Whittier College is a real reflection of the diversity you find in Southern California. So you're going to have people from all different socioeconomic backgrounds, religions, gender identities, ethnicities, and having all these people congregate together in our campus really enhances the level of not only social interaction, but learning in the classroom too. Like I was saying, you have lots of those discussion-based classes, and with that, everyone's bringing their own background to the table. So you're going to learn a lot about different people and different backgrounds just right there in the class, let alone in your club meetings in the cafeteria when you're making friends with everyone else that's at the school. Financial aid is always fun to know about how you can get some extra money to help pay for college. So the John Greenleaf Whittier Scholarship is essentially our merit scholarship. It's something that you're automatically evaluated for as soon as you get admitted to Whittier. This ranges from anywhere from $15,000 to over $30,000 a year, which is well over half of our sticker price. So we look at GPA, test scores if we decide to include them. We are test optional. I'll talk about that a little bit later too. But essentially, it's just a massive amount of money that you can get awarded to you if you have good numbers in all of those categories. Need-based data course as well. So as soon as you submit your FAFSA, that opens you up to getting federal grants and loans, more money just to help out with your tuition. And then some additional scholarships students can apply for separately through the school. The Leadership Scholarship, which is for anyone that's a strong example of a leader in their community, or the Talent Scholarship, which is for students that are involved in visual art or theater tech even, or music as well. And we're actually even adding on digital music as well. So if you make any kind of beats or producing too, you can apply for this scholarship as well, which just started last year. And I'm really excited about it because I run that scholarship too. A few other things too. One thing I want to mention is Raise Me, because they work with a lot of schools, probably some other schools in this chat. Really good to look into them to find easy ways you can stack up what they call micro scholarships and add up a good sum of money to your cost off of attendance. So how to apply? We are a Common App school, makes it really easy if you already have schools that you're applying to on that platform. The specific components that we're going to need from you are a personal statement or a college essay, a letter of recommendation, either from a counselor or a teacher, ideally one that really knows you well and can be a good cheerleader for you. Tell us something that's not already on your application elsewhere. Transcripts, high school, but also, of course, college or college credit transcripts too. Want to get you further ahead as far ahead as you can be at Whittier before you start. And then SAT, ACT, test optional. If you don't like the test scores, you don't have to include them. If you didn't take the test, you don't have to worry about it either. And we also are completely free to apply for. No application fee, costs $0, 0 cents to apply. And with that, we also want to make sure that we don't require any kind of extra cost by acquiring the SAT or ACT. Here's our averages from last year. So if you're thinking about sending in your SAT or ACT scores, good to look at these, see if you fall within those ranges or exceed them. And then the GPA, that's our average, but I want to emphasize that students can apply with well under this average. Well, it'd be like 2.8, 2.9. And if they really knock out the statement, letters of recommendation and all that, the activity section too, they can have a strong chance of getting in. And last things, deadlines, November 15th coming up. It's going to be there in a blink of an eye. That's early action, so getting the foot in the door a bit early. And then regular decision is February 1st. We'd love to see any and all of you apply early action, but if you have a bit too much on your plate, you don't have a regular decision, no harm done. We'll love to see your application in the spring or late winter, I assume. Whoa, that's me saying that it's 6 minutes. And I see Vanessa right there too. So here's my contact info. I should put that in the chat so I had to stop taking up valuable time. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, there you go. Excellent. Thank you so much, Whittier College. And next up, we have Diablo Valley College.
Let me unmute. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mercy Pona. I'm the program coordinator at Diablo Valley College, and I cover outreach and welcome services. So there's my information. Diablo Valley College is part of the Contra Costa Community College District. We are a multi-college district. Our sister college, Las Medanas, is located in Pittsburgh, and our other sister college, Contra Costa College, is located in San Pablo. We are local to you, 2 campuses at Pleasant Hill, and then also San Ramon. And both of our campuses has had a lot of construction. We are currently building a new art building at our Pleasant Hill campus, and at our San Ramon campus, we have a new library, new tutoring center, as well as a new cafeteria. We have a variety of classes with state-of-the-art equipment. I'm just gonna, for some reason, it's not going. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties here. Okay, I'm not going to go through them all, but we have state-of-the-art equipment. There you go. And we also have, because of the pandemic, we're not totally in person right now. Our lab and activity classes are meeting in person. About 25% of our classes are in person or hybrid. The rest is virtual, and we are looking forward to offering more in-person classes come the spring. We also are offering our student services support both virtually and in person. One of the things that we've learned during the pandemic is our students are diverse, and there are multiple ways that we get to serve you both in person and virtually. And I don't know what's going on with my screens. I'm sorry, you guys. We offer a large variety of certificates and associate degrees. We do have a department that is specifically looking at career education. They work with industry professionals to find out what type of talents and knowledge students need to have in order to go into straight from associate's degree or a certificate into a high-paying job. You will hear about one of our programs in a moment, but we are also known for our transfer pathways. In terms of transfer, to four-year universities, we are #1 in associate degrees for transfer to the CSU system. We are #1 in transfer institution to UC Berkeley, UC Davis, and St. Mary's. Out of the 116 California Community College, we are the #4 transfer institution to the UC systems. One of the great things about transferring, and this is specifically for CSU and UC, it is true for out-of-state colleges as well, and some private, but they do have their own different rules. But you get to complete your lower division coursework with us. That's your freshman and sophomore coursework, and then transfer in as a junior. Students who transfer into the CSU or UC system from a community college have top priority that is even over graduating high school seniors. One of the biggest things that's going on in our system right now is our free tuition. So that's first time, full time, free tuition. You should not be paying for your lower division coursework. And this is the criteria to get that free tuition. You need to be a first-time college student. So you graduate from high school. Doesn't matter if you took classes while you're in high school. You graduate, you start with us, you are considered a first-time college student. Enroll in a minimum of 12 units. That's full-time. Apply for financial aid. That is the FAFSA, or the free application for federal student aid, or the California DREAM Act. That is going to be available October 1st for you seniors. You should complete that. And then complete a minimum of 12 units with a GPA of 2.0 or higher. That is the criteria. We will pay for your enrollment fees for the first 2 academic years that you are with us. I do want to say that all of you should apply for FAFSA. Some people don't apply for it because they think they don't qualify. But for this program, you are required to apply for FAFSA. That's federal monies. FT3 is paid out of state monies. The difference between the two is because you're going to get free tuition for either one if you're going to be a full-time student. The difference is FAFSA is based on household income. FT3, which is what I'm talking about right now, is only based on the criteria that I have on the screen. It is not based on household income. So you should qualify for that if you are going to be a full-time student with us. Another great thing that you can do while you're still in high school is concurrently enroll. This is a great opportunity for you to be able to take college courses while you are still in high school. That gives you the opportunity to see what it is to be in college, or if you feel that high school is not challenging enough for you, you can take a college course and see what it's like to take that academic level and also to earn college units while you are in high school. So you will actually be starting your college career if you decide to start if you decide to take a college class with us while you were in high school. You can receive high school credit if you do need to make up high school credit. You can do that. It is totally up to your high school how they will receive the credits. And then also the great thing about taking classes while you were in high school is the fee. It's only $1 per unit. For college students, they pay $46 per unit, and that's cheap. But for high school students, they would only take $1 per unit. Oh, that went by really fast. I have upcoming presentations. I'm done. I'm going to be doing benefits of attending DVC, so I'll tease this information out even more. We will do a concurrent enrollment presentation, and then also enrollment process for the class of 2022. That's going to be in spring. So I will be contacting your college and career advisors for that information. So that's upcoming in October, starting in October. And then if you need to contact us, my email is mpono@dvc.edu. You can live chat with us on our website or email us on our webpage. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Diablo Valley College. And we actually have a special program located at Diablo Valley College. We have Year Up.
Great. Thank you very much, Vanessa. Hi, everybody. My name is John Navarra. I'm the recruitment manager at Year Up, located at Diablo Valley College. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm really excited to tell you all about our program. All right, let me share my screen. Let's see. Okay, let me do that again. I knew this was going to happen. All right, let's share my screen. There we go. All right, and I'm going to do this.
There we go.
All right, hopefully. Thank you very much, Vanessa. All right, what is Year Up? Year Up is a year-long training and internship program that supports young adults 18 to 26 in careers and tech and business. So where are we located? We are located all over the United States. We've served over 33,000 students, and we have 4 locations in the Bay Area: San Francisco, Facebook, Silicon Valley, and at Diablo Valley College. And I'll be mainly speaking about our Diablo Valley College site. So who can apply to our program? You have to be between the ages of 18 and 26, like I mentioned, have a high school diploma or have a GED, eligible to work in the United States, DACA recipients included, and also just motivated to learn. So what is the program? What does it look like? Let me go into it. And first of all, I just want to say it's just a pleasure working at DVC, partnering. We are a learning community, we say, a part of DVC, and it's just been an amazing partnership with that educational institution. And we've had that partnership for over 4 years now. So what do you earn while you're in the program? So first, let's go into the phases. Phase 1 is your learning and development phase. And this is where you're gonna learn what you need to know in terms of business or in terms of IT, mainly help desk or desktop support. Then after that's 5 months of training, you go into a 6-month internship. And some of our internship partners include Airbnb, Salesforce, Tesla, just to name. Just to name a few of the companies that work with. So you get that training and you get to use that training in a corporate internship. So while you're doing all this training, as well as doing the internship, you earn a monthly stipend. What is that? It's like an allowance. So while you're in training, you get $200 a month. And when you go to internship, you earn $1,000 a month, all right? You also earn college credits. Since we're partnering with DVC, delivering the curriculum, you earn over 30 college credits. So if you're interested in the academic pathway, you can get over 30 credits, which is a halfway toward an associate's degree. And most of our students qualify for financial aid. So that means your coursework will all be free. We're expecting in-person or hybrid training, again, in the coursework of IT, help desk, or project management. And another thing that really is a highlight of our program is the high support that we offer. So you'll get a mentor while you're in the program. You also get support from our student services department that could offer emotional, practical support, and also a cohort model. You'll be in a class with 39 other students that will be your main support network while you're in the program. In addition, you're going to get a layer of support by being on the DVC campus and have so many services offered on campus. So I just wanted to highlight some of our internship partners. I mentioned a few of them. These are our internship partners that you get to practice those skills that you learned in the classroom in a real world setting. So you see LinkedIn, Zenga, Airbnb, Chevron, Workday. So this is a 6-month internship where you get to practice either IT help desk support or project management. And so these are some of our positive outcomes. 100% of our students went on to internship. Okay. When our students finished our program, after that 1 year, they were averaging over $28 an hour. 87% were employed or enrolled in full-time college after the program, and over 50% were offered jobs at their internship site after the program. So if you're interested in learning more about Year Up, there's my contact information posted on the screen right now. We are an incredible program right in your backyard in Contra Costa County and also in San Francisco. So if you're really interested in, let's say that you're finishing high school, you're not exactly sure what you want to do, Year Up, going to DVC are great options because it can help you figure out, and it could help you with your professional skills, get you college credit, and also get you that internship, right? Thank you very much, everybody. And I'm going to pass it back to Vanessa.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Year Up. So I'm going to invite all of our panelists to go ahead and rejoin us. And I think we have time for one question. So as recruiters for these institutions or these programs, what would be your best advice for students who are going to go through the application process? What advice would you give somebody going through the search and application process? And we'll start with Portland State.
Thanks, Vanessa. So the obvious answer I'm going to give is obviously come and visit the different campuses here this evening and other ones you're considering. We can provide you information, over these 6-minute sessions, but being there for yourself, you're going to have a better understanding as to what campus is really like, especially from a student standpoint. I would also say go into the search process with an open mind. You may have, your friends telling you where to go, your family telling you where to go. At the end of the day, this is about you and what's going to be best for your long-term goals.
Excellent. I think we have Northwestern next.
I would definitely agree with all of that, and to definitely encourage exploring all of your options, and just kind of seeing and trying, just seeing what works best for you. Take a look at the curriculum, take a look at the classes that you'll be learning. Open the catalog to see what the curriculum requirements are, to make sure that if you want to study computer science, that the curriculum is filled with computer science. If you want to study art or medical, that the curriculum is really involved with that field.
Yeah, I would say apply early and then take your time deciding where you want to go. Because like Dave said, it's all about what's the best fit for you. So if you apply early and you're taking your time to really look at what's going to be the best fit, then you're more likely to persist where you go and get a great degree and then get a great job. Also, pro tip: ask for fee waiver codes from academic admissions counselors, because some applications cost a lot of money, but if you just ask, some admissions folks will give you them, and you get that, you get to apply for free. For example, at Oregon Tech, all you have to do to apply for free is type in the words first year. That's one word, all lowercase, when you apply. And guess what? You get your application fee waiver code and it's free. You save $50. I know some applications are free, but all you have to do is ask. So yeah, take your time, decide what's the best fit, and make sure to ask about those freebies. That's what I would say.
I would say definitely don't feel as if the extracurricular section or the activities section has to be filled with only these big, amazing things. There's a lot of things that students omit from them that we really would have loved to see. And sometimes I notice it a lot more when students list some examples. So for, let's just say, a student that takes care of their younger siblings after school, that's something that we would love to see in an activities section. That's something that shows responsibility, time management, accountability. Even something like helping an elderly neighbor get groceries too. Like these small things, they can say a lot. So if you feel as if you have some gaps in your activity section, include some of those real life things that may seem to you more mundane, but trust me, for an admission counselor doing that, it does say a lot about your character and it does support you as an applicant.
I agree with what was said about it is the fit. You do want to make sure that the campus fits into what your personality. When you have organic chemistry at 8 a.m., there needs to be some other motivating factor that's going to get you up, whether the cafeteria has a great breakfast burrito that you can't wait to eat at 7:50 or something. You need to know things like that about your campus.
Yeah, I just want to check to what everybody said. I want to encourage everybody to, go visit the campuses, do your research. For Europe, I want to say we have such a rich social media presence. We have so many videos on YouTube, and also reach out to me because I'm happy to connect you to our alum, and they'll be happy to talk to you about what was like being in the program and navigating life. Back to you, Vanessa.
Thank you so much to all of our panelists who joined us today, and thank all of you for joining us. As soon as you close this window, there's going to be a quick 5-minute survey. I encourage you all to complete, please. Again, don't forget to sign up for more sessions, and the recording will be available at strivescan.com/MDUSD. Have a great evening, everyone.